Okay. Now, what he's certainly doing is the tariff tango, okay? And I believe what I said up at the top of the show. I think that the big dollar guys have come to him and said, look, this is going to be a bad look for you. It's bad for us. Stop. China hasn't come to the table. China hasn't given him any reason to back off, but he's doing it anyway. What makes you think that this is really part of some plan?
Well, I don't know if it's part of some plan, but I know why he's doing it. It's because the American people are angry with these tariffs, and all the polling shows that. There's a new poll tomorrow by Mark Penn, and Trump can read. He sees his public opinion slipping, job approval slipping. People are angry and scared because they look at their portfolios, their 401ks, see them going down fast. So he's going to make an adjustment. He's nimble. He's always been that way. Always. He's never not been nimble. He's not a stubborn guy and he's, I'm going to fight this out to the end. But there's going to be a downside for what he does, that China's going to seize on it. I'm not so worried about China in the long run. I think China, as Gordon Chang pointed out, has a lot to lose. And yeah, they'll strut around, but in the end, they'll come to some kind of accommodation. What's interesting is that the Trump administration made some pretty good deals so far, the best of which was not reported by the corrupt American press, and that's Switzerland. So Roche is going to invest $500 billion in pharmaceutical money in the USA. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know it because it's not been reported. It's insane.
No,
it's insane.
I still don't know it. I heard it's an offering letter. I heard it's an offering letter that they haven't actually made the deal yet.
It's a deal. It's a deal. And in fact, they're already picking out sites, plants to build and to make pharmaceuticals, which we desperately need made here, not in China. Now, that's the kind of thing that the press does all the time. It won't tell you the good things that are coming out of this. Modi is going to give us a better deal. Japan is going to give us a better deal. The EU, hollering and screaming, will give us a better deal. Better deals will be had. And then China, in the end, they'll come to some kind of accommodation.
I want better deals, and I love the idea of rebalancing.
Right.
Of rebalancing how the benefits flow. I don't think it's anti-capitalism to say if you want access to the biggest consumer market in the world, which is America, you got to give to get. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay.
It's just how you do it. The Swiss deal, and again, look, I'll take your word on it that it's done. They didn't come to the table because of tariffs. They came to the table because he asked them to. And that was my point originally with you, is he didn't need to do this to get deals with a lot of people.
It was under the it was under the tariff umbrella. Switzerland, and I did not know this, is America's #2 trading partner. Did you know that?
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, you know who #1 is? Go.
Not China.
Mexico. Okay, so what the execution of the tariffs, I think everyone, including President Trump, if you could get him drunk, would admit that it wasn't good. It just wasn't. So you need to, when you're going to make a dramatic change in the way this country is run financially, and you're going to mess with people's money, that's the big thing. You're messing with people's money. You got to explain every iota of it in a calm, deliberate way. That was not done. And it was
because he doesn't have an explanation.
Tsunami. I don't believe that's true because he's got some pretty, Besant himself could do it, the Treasury Secretary. But he wanted shock and awe because shock and awe has worked for him in the past. It did not work here. And now that's why he's backtracking.
Well, look, and you're right. There's nothing worse than doubling down on dumb. So pick a different path when a path doesn't work. That's part of leadership. Look, another part of leadership is doing what isn't popular. You know what I mean? You can't always get good feedback from people. Sometimes you got to do it even if they don't like it in the moment. So thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.